Hey guys, happy Friday. I hope everyone's week went well. Welcome to the Queen's Nassau and Suffolk County Weekly Market Update. Pemba, how are you doing today?
Doing good. How you doing?
Perfect. Thank you for asking. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. Perfect. Okay, everyone see us? Are we good?
Yep.
All right. So 2 weeks ago, for Queens single family homes, we had 143 listings come on the market with the average list price of 988. Then last week, we had 154 new listings come on the market with the average list price of 983. And last week, 155 listings came on with the average list price of 951. So not really much of a difference, pretty much the same thing. Under contract, we had 107 go under contract 2 weeks ago with the average list price of 868. Then we have last week 85 went under contract with the average list price of 904, and then last week 832 was the average list price. Then we go to sold 2 weeks ago, 81 single family homes sold with the average selling price of 883. Then last week was 79, just a little bit of a dip, not too much, with the average selling price of 895. And then last week was 67 sold homes with the average selling price of 739. Okay, Pemba, let's go hold to multifamily.
Yeah. So multifamily, we have 2 weeks ago we have 110 listing and a listing average price of 1,003,208.
Mm-hmm.
And this week we have 110, same thing, but listing price average of 1,197,000.
Mm-hmm.
Last year we have 90 listings, average price of 1.188. And on the contract, we have 2 weeks ago, we have 69 under contract, average price of 1,238,000.
Mm-hmm.
And this week we have 53 listings, average price of 1,194. And last year we have 60 under contract, average price of 1.15. And for sold, we have for last week we have 57 with 1.167, and this week of 50 with average price of 1.2. And last year we have 40 listings sold with the average price of 9,908. You see a price difference from last year to this year,
Yeah, exactly.
about
Look at
more than like 100,000 plus. That's crazy.
yeah, right. Look at that. That's insane. From
Yeah, big
1.2 to
difference.
998. Yeah, that's insane.
Yeah.
And then we go to single family homes and Nassau County. So 2 weeks ago, we have 301 listings come on the market with the average price of 1 million in Nassau County for single family homes. And then last week we had 366 with the average price of 942. Then last week was 1,035,000. Wow, look at
Mm,
that. That's interesting.
yeah.
And we go to under contract. We had 271 listings went under contract in Nassau County for 835. Then last week was 296 with the average price of 848, and last week was 843. Then for sold homes, we have 238 homes sold in Nassau County for 881. Then last week was 185 homes sold with the average selling price of 924. And then last week was 202 homes sold
Yeah.
with the average selling price of 758. Wow,
Yeah.
look at that.
Yeah.
From last year,
Year
from
to this year.
924.
That's about, yeah, more than 1,000, hundred
Yeah,
thousand.
wow.
That's
Very
crazy.
interesting to see. And then last but not least, Pemba.
We have Suffolk County. We have last week we have 429 listings with the price average of 7,607,
Mhm.
767. And this week we have 387 listings with the average price of 7,034. And last year we have 457 listings with 7 82. And on the contract, we have for last week, we have 310 with the average price of 659, 6,000. And this week, we have 287 with the average price of 691. And last year on the contract, we have 329 with the average price of 695. So there isn't a big difference in Suffolk County
Mm-hmm.
from last year to this year. For
Yeah.
sold, we have last week we have 307 sold with 754. This week we have 206 with 686, and last year we have five 258 with the 648.
Selling price. Yeah, not really, not too much of a difference.
Not really a big difference in Suffolk County.
But Nassau
National
County was
County is a big difference yet.
a pretty big difference. Yep.
Hella
But
difference.
let me go ahead and stop my share. All right, guys. Well, thank you for joining
Thank you
us.
so much.
All right. Hope everyone has a good weekend. If you have any questions, please let us know. Bye.
Bye.